Hi, I'm Gina Farrar, creator and host of Feminine Roadmap Podcast and CEO of Warrior Women Live, my life-changing program that helps you to master your mindset, rewrite your stories, and fight for your dreams. We are on day 5 of my Master Your Mindset series. If you've missed any of the days and you are here on Facebook or on Instagram, I have highlights on Instagram, and you can go to my Facebook page at Gina R. Farrar and catch the past episodes there. Today is S. We have gone through M, make up your mind. I, be intentional. N, nurture the things that you want. D, dig deep and be determined because it gets hard sometimes. And S today is simplify. Keep it simple. There may be 10, 15, 20 things that you want to change, but we can't change everything all at once. What we can do is look at the most important thing that we want to shift in our mindset right now and start there. Have you ever heard that phrase? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. It's the same thing with any shift that we want to make in our life, whether it's losing weight, eating healthier, being a better spouse, friend, daughter, whatever it is, getting a promotion at work. Every shift that we make, it requires simplifying it, bringing it down to the things that absolutely need to happen. Along my journey of shifting my mindset, because we learned yesterday that what you think, what your mindset is, affects how you think, which affects how you act, which affects your outcomes. So as we think about that in terms of simplifying things, you can look at the outcome you want and kind of reverse engineer the mindset that's going to get you to that point. There's one little trick you can use, and it's called tiny habits. I learned this from BJ Fogg. And what it is when you want to make a shift, instead of making some kind of quantum leap to a change, you simplify it to one simple step. What is the very first important step that you can take to begin to make that shift? The quantum leap actually comes over a period of little, simple, deliberate, determined, nurtured, intentional steps. It doesn't happen in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. So let's talk a little bit about these tiny habits. When we want to shift the way that we're thinking and the stories that we're telling ourselves, we need to really be aware of the things that aren't serving us, like we talked about in day 1. Then we need to determine what is going to serve us and start there. So let's say that you want to begin to be more active, because that really helps your mind be in a better place. Well, if that's the case, a tiny habit would be when you get up in the morning, instead of rolling over and checking your phone, you would roll over and put on your shoes. A tiny habit should take no more than 5 minutes, and it needs to be attached to something you already do automatically every day. So it can be brushing your teeth. It can be getting up out of bed. If you sit up in bed and look at your phone, now you're going to sit up in your bed and do something different. You're going to make a little shift, and you'll do it every single day. Do that for 30 days. It's less than 5 minutes. So the being active or the taking the walk is extra, but maybe the putting on the shoes is the first thing that you do. So keeping it simple. What is one thing that you can do today? What is one thing that you can do to begin to make that shift? And make that a habit. Have that become the thing that you do consistently. And when that becomes consistent, that becomes the anchor to the next best thing that you can do to begin to shift what you're doing. Does that make sense? It's super important that we keep things simple. It's so easy for us to want that big change now. At least that's how my personality is. Man, once I decide I want to make a shift, I just really want to make the shift. But like my virtual mentor, Brendan Burchard, says, you have to honor the struggle. Nothing happens overnight, but nothing will change if I don't change. But if I do something simple each day and I make those tiny little shifts, keeping it simple, Simplify it and do something little every day. That's going to accumulate like a snowball running downhill. And eventually I'm going to get greater outcomes because I've done one simple thing every single day. So I want to encourage you today, when we are talking about mastering our mindset, don't worry about the big things. Find something small and simple that you can begin to shift today. Combine it with all of the other steps that I've shared with you. And be consistent. I promise you, these things can change your life. I want to thank you for sticking in with me for 5 full days. We have 2 more to go, and I can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.